I'm pretty happy. How are you?
I'm pretty happy too. It's a good day. It's a great day. There's a couple
Glad,
reasons it's a great day. We're
glad we're
gonna
on the
get
same
into it.
glad we're on the same page.
Glad we're on the same page because there's obviously the big one, but there's another big one that we got to talk about that everyone on this podcast that likes watching this podcast and anyone involved in this podcast is very happy about. Um, yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Might be a little bit of a shorter one. We say that every time, but last episode of the season. It's crazy. Um, How
Oh,
about you?
I know. It's sad. And I always feel like winter break. I mean, technically the season never ends. It's just considered winter break, right? Um, it's not that long. It's only like 2 months,
There's
two
a
and a
lot
half
of
months.
testing and stuff like that, and there's fun stuff to watch
They
while
always keep you, yeah, they always keep you on your toes, you
it
know.
will. But oh, I'm a happy man. Last episode we were all nervous and like all scared of what was gonna happen. I
I
don't think it could have got
know
much better.
everybody was very on edge,
Very
but
on edge. Very on edge. But it turns out we didn't need to be because Lando
oh,
performed. May not have won the race, but he did exactly what he needed to. Didn't crumble under the pressure, and he is your 2025 drivers champion, which is
like
pretty awesome. I'm not gonna try to do it. I can't get it right, but
I know, I was telling Dylan, I feel like I'm throwing up like sorority.
going back to Russian freshman year at Indiana. Oh,
Yeah,
that's another thing that went great. Indiana won, beat Ohio State. Didn't
God,
get to
Indiana,
go, but I mean, it was still fun.
that was awesome. I was at a bar watching that, and that was one of the coolest experiences ever.
Yes.
That was cool.
I unfortunately wasn't able to go even though I was supposed to. I watched it from the comfort of my own home. I almost cried because I was so happy.
That
So,
was awesome.
but this is not an Indiana podcast. It's
See what
not an
happens during
Indiana
plans.
podcast.
Anyways,
Not an Indiana podcast, but actually, well, one more thing about Indiana because I didn't tell you this yet. I'm going to the Rose Bowl, so I'm going to watch that game. Um,
where's
yeah,
the Rose Bowl? I always forget.
California. So
When are you? Why? When? How?
we'll talk about it after. Not
Take
an
this
Indiana podcast.
offline. What?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So,
Anyways,
anyways, um, back to the F1 part of this podcast. Lando Norris is the world champion. Thank God, because as much as I don't hate Max anymore, because he's definitely more likable than he was, I don't want to see him win again. I want to see some switch up, and we know how much we love Lando. So
exactly. We needed some fresh faces
fresh faces indeed.
on the trophy, I guess you could
Yeah.
say. Some signatures, I would say. But
Yes. And we got exactly that. The race wasn't all that interesting to talk about. Um, Leonard did exactly what he did. Max ended up winning the race. Oscar ended up getting second. Lando ended up getting third. Charles was putting pressure on Lando the entire race, which was a little scary. Till the end, Lando kind of turned it on, drove away, and ended up winning by like 8 seconds over Charles. Um, did exactly what he needed to, didn't really make any mistakes, and that's something that we've continuously said about Lando and he's gotten so much better with was the fact that he last year was crumbling under the pressure so often. This year was an entirely different beast. He was not doing it.
different person. Yeah,
Like,
complete different person. Right off the bat, too, I would say.
yeah. I mean, I think winning the last race of the year last year gave him the confidence. And you heard him say it in last year's interview. It was like, next year is going to be my year. And look at that. It was. Start of the season was obviously great. He had his moments when Oscar started catching up, and then Max obviously caught up at the end a little too late. But his only real big mistake this year was in Canada. Is that fair to say? Like, obviously, like
Um,
he's had his little mistakes at the start. That was a little bit of a struggle, but like his only sense of desperation this year was when he crashed into Oscar. I
I
think he was pretty solid besides that.
I was gonna say, I think it was a pretty solid season. I mean, for both, for all drivers, to be honest. I mean, the comeback from Max was definitely not scripted in my book per se. And I think Oscar, I think had a pretty strong start, kind of a little wavery there in the middle, but I think he again kind of pulled through, finished the season strong, and it was a great three-way fight, I guess.
Yeah. And I think the whole Oscar Piastri situation is very similar to what Lando had to deal with last year. And like he hasn't been in a championship contending spot before. He didn't really know how to handle it. Like the Azerbaijan weekend just in general, when he was dead last after lap one and then crashed the car trying to make it up, just shows the inexperience a little bit of not entirely being comfortable in the position that he was. But Lando was like that last year too. I'd like we're not making our next season predictions yet, and we're gonna do that in a video in the off season because we need some off season content. But um, I think it's fair to say Oscar's going to be back up in that title fight next year, and
Oh,
it'll be an
that's
interesting one.
absolutely absolutely without a doubt. I think next year will be even more interesting too, because it's going to be a very even playing field,
Hmm.
bigger playing field as well.
Like
But
I've said it before, I say it again. There's a lot of teams that are going to be involved in this championship race that I don't think people are assuming. Like I've said it before. I think Aston Martin's going to be really, really good. I think Williams is going to take a big step. Like Ferrari, new regulations probably doesn't benefit anyone more than Ferrari just because they got these last cars so wrong that they have a chance to kind of fix it. Um, it came at
maybe
a perfect time for Ferrari because they were so bad this year that they needed to kind of get back even with everyone else, and this is a good opportunity for that. So, you know,
quite obvious that this was not very happy with the season, but that's all
no.
right.
It'll be very interesting because like we've seen teams go from the top of the top to the low of the low when regulations change. We saw it with McLaren, obviously, right? McLaren was all on top with Lewis, then kind of fell back after he left, then was kind of back up on top when Lando first was getting in. Not on top, but like competing, right? And then had
Okay.
the 2 or 3 years of just being bottom dwellers. So like it's very interesting to see how fast things can change in F1. I'm not going to bank on McLaren
Yeah,
and Red Bull being where they are this year again next year. Like you can't guarantee that with the new regulations, but
that's why I mean basically an even playing field. It's going to be anybody's fight, essentially. I mean, we even saw I was going to say Kick Sauber podiums this year. Like,
mhm. And
like,
they're
I
obviously
don't
they're
know.
obviously under Audi next year, so they're gonna have a big backing. And that Audi's been looking for 2026 for 2 years now, so I feel like they're gonna be pretty prepared for next year too. But we'll
I
see.
agree.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Totally
I
agree.
cannot wait. We obviously have some time to talk about that, but um we can't really talk much about Lando being world champ. We're also like happy about it. Like I don't even know what to say. It's
I don't either. I'm excited. I would have given probably a kidney to be at that race, but here we are.
here we are.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's a bittersweet ending to a season. I think that's the best
Bittersweet
way
for
to put
sure.
it.
Never want to see the season done. I don't want to wait 2 months, but
Oh,
the race could not have probably ended any better. So
it's a great season. Can't be mad.
cannot be bad at all. But
Nah.
it is interesting to see that people were mad because people are still just hating on Lando. It's really ridiculous, but
It's so like it's so forced and it's I guess I've seen a lot of stuff online too and it's just like I mean look at like the amount of hate that Max was getting while he was winning and all of this type of stuff and he's a horrible person and I mean there's still st I mean look at the whole thing with him and George like it's everything's so blown out of proportion I feel especially with the media like I don't know if you saw the video ever of like George uh, insinuating that Lando had said something very negative based off of what he heard from somebody in the media, and Lando was like, "Dude, I literally never said that. What are you
yeah.
talking about?"
Hmm.
It is what it is. I think some of it's very forced. I mean, again, we're all human. I mean, this is his first time competing again for a world championship. Like, you're gonna make mistakes.
Hmm.
We're all not media trained, I guess you could say.
And he's gotten better since when he was younger. He was very not media trained at the time. Like
Oh, I think they all have.
he
I
still
think our
has.
rookies have a little bit to
Yeah,
go.
definitely. He still has his moments, but he's definitely gotten better. It was fun to see all like the other drivers kind of congratulating him, like Oscar or not Oscar. Oscar was very obviously upset, but he still congratulated him. But
Oh yeah.
Carlos
I mean,
Sainz coming
I
up
don't
to
blame
him,
him.
Max coming up to him, George coming up to him,
That
like
was so sweet.
Carlando is still
That
alive.
was adorable. I was just about to say Carlando,
Ugh,
the best,
the
the
best.
absolute best.
Indeed. And what's even crazier is they went out partying the next day. Um, Oscar and Lando were in the car testing the day after, like 2 days after. It was ridiculous, but
Like I said, grind never stops. We've only got like 2 months, 3 months.
it's insane. I will say the Zach Brown radio message, very
I
cringy. I
was just
like
about to say, that's a little cringy.
I can't even deny that. That was very cringy, but
I mean, I don't blame him. They basically did a full sweep, but
yeah. I miss listening to Christian say that Max won because like every time Max won he was just so like calm and like kind of crazy
like,
about it.
yeah, like okay, good job.
Which I grant it though, like first time winning it in a year. It'll get better next year maybe. We'll see. But
We'll
very
see.
fun.
Yeah, we'll see.
Very fun. So yeah, Lando did it. We've been saying it for like 33 episodes now. 32 episodes. What episode is this? I don't even know. This is episode 32. So 32 episodes we've been asking for this and we finally got it. And I think probably could not have been a better end to what will be our first season of Tread Lightly podcast. We got exactly what we wanted. And
I agree.
we got an even bigger cherry on top that we're gonna get into. But um I say we just get into that right now because the war is finally over, Sid. I've been asking for it for 32 episodes. Helmut Marko is leaving Red Bull. And I think that might even be bigger news than Lando. Like, I'm not kidding. Like,
I the amount of just like I don't think I saw a single good post, tweet, anything like praising him or being like, "Oh, you're gonna be missed." Be so for real.
yeah, no one. Max did do a post for him because obviously he had to, but like, oh, I'm so happy. I cannot stand him. The best part
Which,
is,
speaking of which, can we talk about? Go ahead, go ahead.
no, no, that's all you. Go.
I was gonna switch the subject. I was gonna say, can we talk about Isaac Hadjar getting new regulations, no Christian Horner, and no Helmut Marko next year?
So he's got a clean slate. Like, this is probably the best thing that could happen for him too. So
Anyways, my that
it's
was my
crazy.
tangent.
It's crazy, but it is crazy to see that Lando did end up winning the championship by 2 points, which those 2 points were because Kimi messed up in Qatar. But Helen might have a bone to pick there, but it was definitely not on purpose. So,
It's
um,
fine.
is what it is. But um,
It's
did you hear the story as to why Helmet's actually getting fired? I don't know if you've seen this yet, but I've been all over it. So apparently, he signed Arvid Lindblad without telling anyone. Um, he just did it. He then signed Alex Dunn off of the McLaren team into the Red Bull Academy. I believe he was trying to push him into RB without telling anyone. Everyone at Red Bull was like, "We let you get away with it with Arvid. We're not letting you get away with it with Alex Dunn." They had to terminate Alex Dunn's contract, so they paid Alex Dunn a couple $100,000 to basically do nothing and just to like cover it up a little bit. And because of that, they fired Helmet or mutually parted ways with Helmet because he's just out of his off his rocker doing whatever he wants. Like, yeah,
again, at like what point is it like you've definitely overreached? Like you're not.
it's
That's
just
crazy. I
like
had no idea.
what's even crazier is like Horner went down because of him. Like they picked Christian Horner over Helmet Marko, if we're being honest, or they picked Helmet over Christian, if we're being honest, right? Like,
Yeah, they totally did.
so like Christian suddenly like. Where's he stand in this? Like, could it be this is pure speculation. I'm not reading anything in this, but like
Yeah.
the bridge is probably burnt there. But like, if you go back 6 months, you're probably saying like we're keeping Christian instead of Helmet, right? Like,
I mean, I don't I to be honest, I kind of don't understand why they didn't. Because
because
I
well,
mean,
Christian also
at the end
has
of the day,
controversy.
I mean, it was controversial, but it's like at the end of the day, we don't see what goes on behind the scenes with between. I mean, we had no idea what went on behind the scenes with Helmet and Christian. So
You know, it's
shoulda, coulda, woulda. Long story short.
Good
I wish I
riddance.
had confetti. I would be throwing it, it's fine. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Good riddance, helmet. I'm not gonna
Agree.
miss you at all. But
I don't
goodbye.
think anybody.
I don't think anyone is. Yeah, like it's ridiculous. But
I don't think
um,
anybody is.
so yeah, those are the two big pieces of news that we have for the last couple days. Sydney froze, so I'm gonna pause. We're back. That was actually a longer
Okay.
technical issue than we're used to, but we're good.
Technical difficulties.
Hey, next season maybe we'll have good Wi-Fi. I would not bet on it, but maybe we will.
What for the amount that I pay for Wi-Fi, I ought to fight.
So I actually got to knock on wood on this right now because this hasn't happened during a podcast yet, but it's just bound to, right? My internet in my house has gone out like four separate times for days at a time over the last like 6 months, to the point where Verizon, I don't believe, is charging my parents for this month because it's been so bad.
Ooh.
But that hasn't happened yet, so hopefully it hasn't doesn't happen again. So
Well,
we'll see.
yeah, let's keep it that way.
Knock on wood. I'm knocking on wood bad, right? Um, but yeah, those that was the big two news that we needed to talk about. Both the things that made us very happy for the last couple of days.
Hmm.
Um, there's one other interesting piece of news that we have to talk about, and the fact that Lando is officially wearing number 1 next year. He was talking about how he was kind of showing that the hard work of the team is being recognized, and the entire team gets to wear the number 1 as well. Pretty cool. Max, on the other hand, who originally wore number 33, is trying to move to number 3, which was previously taken by Danny Ricciardo. Um, he's apparently not guaranteed yet because there's some regulations that say you can't change the number. That got overturned, but you still have to ask Danny Rick's permission. He's gonna say yes, so we might see Max Verstappen number 3 next year, which
That
would
would
be
be
fun.
awesome. Can we get like a Danny Rick cameo too,
I'm
please?
sure it's so crazy. Like we don't see him anymore.
He's like this. I heard, didn't he like break his something? He broke a
Broke
bone,
a collarbone, I think, on
something.
like a bike accident, but
He was something, but yeah, we don't see him anymore. It makes me so sad.
yeah, I miss Danny Rick, but he'll be back one
We
day.
all, oh,
He'll be back and back around eventually, but.
yeah, hopefully.
But that's some fun stuff for the news. But Cadillac's already trading too. It's gonna be fun. But
Yeah.
with all that being covered already, we have some fantasy games, the games that we made to go over because it was
Uh,
actually a lot going on this week. I think there's no better place to start than F1 Fantasy, just because we haven't really paid attention to it as much as we should.
no, we've not.
However, I lost after leading for the longest time in the family league. My cousin Tori won by 8 points and passed me on the last week because I forgot to put my double points in. So, whoops. Tori won the family league. Nick won the league for the podcast, unshockingly, because
Yeah, well, he took the lead literally the first week,
and I
so
don't think he changed his team once. So,
I don't think we had, yeah, I don't, plus I think he had Verstappen on his team, so with how that played out this season, I don't think there was any shot we were getting back, but
there
it's
was
fine
never anything changing on that. But,
now.
so that happened. Tori happened. And then the F1 Predict. I won in a landslide. I just know ball. Like I know what I'm talking about. It's
Yeah,
great.
I'm not surprised. There's a reason I don't win at the casino, and there's a reason that I won't be going to the casino
I
anymore.
don't go
So
to the casino. I mean,
I suppose,
maybe with this luck, I need to go put all my money on blackjack.
yeah, for real, you might, because I scored 36 points last round. I scored literally nothing.
What did I score last round? Let's see.
Oh, I don't know. I was so mad.
F1
I
Predict
scored
last week.
legitimately nothing. I think the only thing I got points on was like, is there going to be a new WDC?
I got 65 last week.
That's
So
what that's what I'm saying. There's a reason why don't win at the casino. That's all I'm
I
gonna
had
say.
95 points in Brazil, and I had 95 points in the US race too. I was actually really good at this. Wow.
I Yeah, I got the last two questions, which were which team will finish as runners up, and then will there be a new drivers champion? That was all I got. I
Two
got
easiest
nothing
questions
else.
of the day.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well,
Fine.
that's fun, but so the last game we have to talk about is our little game for the predictions of the week, which we're going to revamp next year because we definitely could have done a better job with it in terms of the point system. However,
Yeah.
with what we did this year, if we look back on our results from last week, Sydney got only the 15 points from being the World Drivers' Championship. I only got 5 points because I predicted Max to win. However, before this race, I was ahead 67 to 51. Quick maths, Sydney did not have enough to win this one. She was very close. I ended up taking it back. I was ahead by so much,
Oh,
and then Sydney was ahead by so much. Back and forth season. I'm finally doing it. I'm winning it. The final score ended up being what it ended up being 72 to 66 me. We're just gonna have to repeat as champs next year. I'm the Max Verstappen of predictions, so we'll see.
whatever. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I was so close. Yeah, what did you say? I had SD Bestie as our bonus. I had P12 as SD Bestie, and it was Ollie Bearman, wasn't it?
It was Ali Behrman, yes. So
Could have given me half, 6 points, you know. That
no,
would have tied.
I'm,
We
I'm
would have
not giving
tied.
I'm not giving you half.
Could have
I don't think
tied.
we didn't get a single bonus right this year, which is insane, by the way.
Okay, but I'm not surprised. I mean, those are so hard. Plus, it's like when you get the low numbers, like 19 or 20, it's
I got
legitimately.
19 and 20 every single week. I
I
got it
know
like
that's what I
six
said.
times.
When you get the low numbers, it's legitimately who do you think is gonna crash out first?
Which is actually crazy
Like
because last race I don't think we had a single DNF. I could be wrong about that. Let me see.
I want to
Yeah,
say we
everyone
didn't.
finished last week. So if Lewis just did the script and actually put it in the wall like he was supposed to, I would have got my bonus point, but I didn't. Which by the way, Lewis drove from I believe 16th to 8th on the last race, so good on him. Like he looked the best he's looked all year. Hopefully he can carry that over to next year. That would be pretty sick, but we'll see.
I like
Um,
it.
but yeah, we're gonna revamp the point system. We're gonna change it a little bit, and we'll be good.
We'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. But um, other than that, just a couple housekeeping things. Cadillac livery revealed during the Super Bowl, pretty sick. We'll probably do a podcast on it.
Hmm.
In terms of the off-season schedule, we're thinking every 2 weeks, just because there's probably going to be some weeks that we don't have news, and that probably will be subject to change because if there isn't stuff to talk about, we can only do so much, right? Um, we're probably gonna do an early season prediction eventually.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Um, I'm obviously gonna go to Delaware at some point, and we're gonna do the F1 arcade. We'll see. That almost happened this weekend, but I felt that I probably needed to have one weekend of not going somewhere. So here we are.
Probably be smart.
Um, but yeah, we have some fun stuff planned, and I'm excited for it.
I like it. I'm here for it. I'm excited. Potentially we can get into e-racing.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
build a sim. Just need a couple
World's our
sales.
oyster.
World's our
Yeah,
oyster.
we should.
Or I would be very down. I know you were hesitant to do it because I killed you so bad last time. I want to do a go-karting
I
video.
know. I have problems. It's not you, it's me.
What are you talking about? Just floor it and drive. Like, don't hit
I
the brake.
can't. I don't weigh enough.
I weigh
I
too much. Like,
I'll wear my weighted vest. I have a weighted vest.
weighted blanket in the car just to make sure you're going faster.
Well, I like skiing. I don't have enough junk in the trunk, I guess.
Oh my God.
Oh,
But needless to say, we have a lot of stuff planned for the off season. We're very excited to share it with you guys. We appreciate all your support. It's been an awesome first season of doing this. Like I've said it before, I'll say it again. I have so much fun doing this. Like it's enjoyable.
enjoy it. It's fun. It's fun. It's a nice outlet. It's good talking. I love
Good
it.
yeah,
Share a shared hobby. Wow,
shared
hobby.
hobby. And we're getting better with our marketing. The TikTok that Sydney is running, it's fun. I'm enjoying it.
It
I'm
is
enjoying
fun.
watching it.
I
I'm
do need to
enjoying watching
delete
it.
TikTok, but I'm thinking I might just not. It's
Well, you
fine.
can't now, so
I know, I
delete your
know.
personal one and just do the pod.
That
So,
might be the way I'm gonna go.
yeah. So, um, but yeah, I think it's time signing off for 2025 because I think our next episode will probably be in the new year, if we're being honest. Like the next couple weeks
Yeah,
just a little
I'm
chaotic, but
gone for the next. I leave Thursday and I'm gone for 2 weeks.
that's
So
crazy because
yeah,
I'm what am I doing? Next Thursday I have my holiday party. The week after that I have it's Christmas. The week after that I'm in California,
New
and
Year's
then
and then
it's
New
2026.
Year's.
That's crazy.
Crazy years went by like that.
It really did. So, but yeah, for the last time in 2025, thank you all for watching. Always
Yes,
fun doing this.
love it. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy New Year.
Follow the Instagram, follow the TikTok, subscribe. Go watch the vlog. It got copyright striked, which is crazy, but um, I don't think we
We'll
have
figure it
any
out.
viewers in Russia and Belarus anyway, so we'll be fine.
I
But go watch that. It's a fun one. We have, I think, 5 views on it, which is cool. I'm fine with that. Um, but go watch it. It was a fun one to do. We're gonna do more of that stuff in the off season. Um, and yeah, any last words from you?
No. Great year of the podcast. Great season. Could be happier. I'm here for it.
And
Can't
season
wait for
two, we're
season
only getting
two.
better. We're only getting better.
2026. Let's get into it. Let's get
Only
it.
getting better.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I love
But
it.
yeah, thank you guys for watching as always. Subscribe, follow, tell your friends, the whole nine. Tell us if you want to join fantasy next year because we want to have a big community by then. But
That'd be fun.
until 2026, thank you for watching. See you later. Peace out.